Hi, I'm Michelle. I've lived with chronic pain for the last 27 years. In the beginning, I had an accident while working as a nurse where I had a patient throw me over a bed. When I first came to the pain service in 2008, it was very medication orientated, but I was able to get gabapentin, which really worked for me because I was just not well at all. And so that for me was a good thing. But at the time then, after a while, I sort of kept feeling I was just getting prescribed more medication and more around 2015, I did go to Empowerment Group. And that was where I really saw the light for the first time. Up until then, I really had been still chasing that miracle cure that just wasn't going to be out there. And I was always looking for, new treatments or new medications, new surgeries. And during Empowerment, we were introduced to physio, psychologists, doctors, pharmacy, and I was sort of finally become aware that there's nothing out there. We've got to learn to help ourselves. And until you're willing to actually take that step, that's sort of the first step to managing your pain yourself. So after that course, but I just made the changes myself slowly. I just started making sure that I looked at life from a positive aspect. I had accepted the pain and then sort of made that decision that I could live the way I was living, and that wasn't really living, or I could just make the decision to get the pain under control and to go out and enjoy life as best I can.
And so it's about 3 years ago now that we set up the Townsville Chronic Pain Support Group, and you've been brilliant at leading that and helping to organise the meetings. How have you found the support group, and what have people said about it?
Well, a lot of people have received, it's been a big help to them as much as it was for me. And just going to the meeting myself, we've made some really good friends through it. We support to each other. We now see each other outside for coffees. But at the same time, we are there the whole point of the support group is, to swap ideas and information, and to try and keep the members of our group informed as much as possible, to do new methods that we're looking at through rethinking your pain. So doing a lot more with mindfulness, and just, learning meditation and just focusing on healing yourself. That main focus will be on education, whether it be group education or self-education. And there's going to be a lot more focus on the allied health teams, such as your physios, your OT. Seeing a psychologist is an absolute must because they help you to take the first steps in pain management, and that's acceptance, and that we can move away from opioid medication. It's up to me to make those decisions, whether I can start living and manage it rather than have it manage me and just being at home and being miserable all the time. So I listened and took to her approach and decided that I wanted to be positive and make the most of life as much as I possibly could.